140 characters or less, we don't like them. But whatever hill you choose to die on, the argument seems to be the same. Over here, they're like, well, if Jesus was here, this is what he would want. Well, you're not going to believe what they're saying over here. Well, if Jesus was here, this is what he'd want. And I believe it's all motivated in fear. The thing is, that fear will manifest itself in different ways with different people. But we don't care to stop long enough to find out. We just want to fight. And it breaks my heart. And night after night, I think about this part of the show. And something that I can say that's like deep. And all I can come up with is, be nice. Just be nice. I go back to the advice my grandmother used to give me growing up. She would say, you are going to find other Christians you don't agree with. And it's okay. But somewhere in there you have to find, and you have to trust, you have to hope that somewhere in there each of you are still trying to pursue Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Because we can disagree with stuff. But we can still run after him. In fact, I'll take it one step further. We have to keep running after him. But man, I won't lie, I get worked up like everybody else. I have typed a few things out that I've had to delete. For example. The church would be so much easier to love if it wasn't for all the people. Delete. And I would get worked up and get angry like anybody else. In those moments, I would be like, what happened to love your neighbor as ourselves? Are we just not good at that? But I don't think that's true. Because that whole thing about the same spirit that raised Christ from the dead dwells inside of us being a new creation, us having a heart of flesh where once was a heart of stone, what I think that means is we are more than equipped to do the things that Jesus asked of us. So maybe, just maybe, it's my opinion, maybe we're actually really, really good at loving our neighbor as ourselves. The problem is we don't love ourselves very much. Maybe I've met a lot of brothers and sisters in Christ who love Jesus, but they hate what they see when they look in the mirror. And if that resonates with you at all, I hope everything else goes through one ear and out the other, but I hope you remember this. There's a very, very big God that is so huge that he and only he tells the sun when to shine. And he thinks you're the most beautiful thing that he's ever created. He adores you. There's no condemnation. And on your worst day, he will remain pleased with you because you are his. Man, I think it's tough. I think somehow we just get, we can believe the gospel message is for the masses, but it's like we forget the gospel message is for you. And until we can start to believe the things that Jesus says about us, how are we going to change anything? But when it clicks, when you start to believe the things that he says about you, then everything changes.